Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today I'm going to be filming a power hour. I have a little list of some things that I need to tackle around the house before I head out because we're actually going to celebrate my aunt's 50th birthday party. She's doing a whole 70s theme, hence the apparel that you're going to be seeing in this outfit. I just kind of figured I'd do my hair and makeup, everything beforehand. If there happens to be traffic and Mike needs to rush me out the house, I will already be totally ready. Let's just hope I don't break too much of a sweat as I'm running around trying to get everything tackled. My in-laws are going to be coming over my house, of course, to watch Mila while Mike and I go out. So I figured it was due for a little bit of tidying up. We don't want it to be too messy when they get here. So without further ado, let's dive right into this video. So getting right into the video, I'm starting off with my living room. I usually do like to write down a list on things I have to tackle when I do these power hours, but on this day I was actually on a really tight time crunch, so I just kind of did a mental note of things I had to take care of. Basically anything that I visually saw that was in need to take care of, went ahead and did that in each room. The first thing, like I said, I'm just doing my living room. It usually gets the most messy, I'd say, because that's where we spend the most time. Mila tends to have, as you can see here, all of her toys thrown everywhere. This little playpen that she actually got from my little sister, she doesn't use it anymore, so she gave it to Mila, has been working out great in the living room because we have just been using it for storing the toys inside the living room and kind of keeping a couple in there, as well as, you guys know, I have baskets for her room. Here pops in Mila. She always has to be nosy and look into the camera, of course. Then I'm just going on to my coffee table and cleaning that middle console area. And as you saw, Mike had just popped in. He came home from work, so he could go ahead and get ready. Mila, look at her little toes. If you could see him to the left, just wiggling around. They're so cute. She was just kind of reading a book on the couch as I was tackling this living room, kind of keeping her occupied on there. Then I'm going on to my entry table. You guys know, since this is mirrored, it tends to get lots and lots of fingerprints on it, especially from Mila, so I just like to give that a good wipe down. I try to do this honestly on the daily because, like I said, it gets fingerprints easily. Then going on towards my fireplace area, I just remove the signs, the candle holders and things, so I can wipe down underneath in the top area. This just pretty much just collects kind of some dust on it, so I just like to wipe that area down. Then I'm gonna move Mila onto the other couch. This way I can now tidy up this side of the sofa, just rearranging the pillows and fluffing them up once again. And then I like to keep my fancier beaded pillows on my entry chairs, so I just move them onto here when I am, of course, going to be having guests. So since my in-laws are coming, I wanted to have them back on that chair. Then onto my kitchen area, I had to do dishes, so I had a little bit of space still in my dishwasher, so I wanted to first fill that up. This way I could get that load started and, of course, going. And then you're going to be seeing I just kind of take out the mat that I have underneath, and I'm going to be hand washing the rest of the dishes that, of course, didn't fit in the dishwasher. Once that is all filled, as you saw, I just started it, and lucky Mike and Mila, they get to just come on in the kitchen and snack, and of course, as per usual, leave out the chip bag. They just come to, I feel make messes even though I'm cleaning. So yeah, as I said, I just went ahead, the rest of the bowls and dishes that didn't fit in the dishwasher, I wanted to make sure I just hand wash those. This way everything would be totally empty and clean from the sink. That was definitely on the top to-do list to do on the kitchen. You never, of course, want to leave dirty dishes because we would be coming home late, and then the next morning I didn't want to have to wake up to that. Of course, I'd be extra tired since we don't usually go out at night, and this would definitely, being out past midnight, would definitely have us tired the next day, with Mila probably having us up at 7 a.m. Then I'm just taking my multi-surface cleaner and wiping down all of the counters, of course the kitchen table. We had a little bit of a snack on there earlier, so I just had to wipe it down after me and Mila made a little bit of a mess on there, remove any of I had some garbage bags and things like that I had to get put away and put into the closet. So I'm just taking my microfiber cloth and, as per usual, wiping this down, putting my centerpiece back in there. My kitchen table, I'm so sad it's on back order still, the new one I'm ordering. It says it's not going to be available till June, So I just really can't wait till that new one comes in so I can have it in my kitchen. I feel like I'll like it a lot better. Just wiping down the rest of the surfaces in my kitchen, like the sink area, because when I wash, it tends to get water like all over the sink. So I'm just wiping that down, spraying that. Now going into my bathroom, I'm just going to pretty much do like a daily kind of wipe down. I like to use the 7th generation disinfectant wipes. They have like a very soft scent to them, so it doesn't bother me in any way. If you guys have watched my channel before, my other Clean With Me's, you know like the method antibacterial tends to be a little too strong for me. So these 7th generation wipes tend to be a lot easier and doesn't bother me, like I said, at all. I'll just use a couple of them to wipe down the sink area of the bathroom, of course all of the countertops, and tackling the mirror area as well. For my toilet, I actually have been using for a few months these disposable brush pads, just because I used to have the ones that you kind of just reuse and you clean out your own that has the brush that stays on the handle. I feel like those were getting a little dirty with a toddler. Once Mila started walking, she wanted to touch everything, so that included going into the bathroom and wanting to grab that brush pad, and I just felt like it was getting really dirty and I was getting worried with her like contaminating and touching any of those germs. So I decided to get this, and honestly I've been loving it. It's so easy to use. I can use it on the daily, weekly, whatever. You just scrub it on in there. It already has all the cleaner already on there, and then you just throw it into the toilet and it flushes right down. Then I'm taking more of those 7th generation wipes and I'm disinfecting the whole toilet area. Finishing off the bathroom, I'm just going to be wiping down the vanity mirror. I just took that 7th generation wipe too, just because I was in a rush. I didn't feel like running back into the kitchen and getting out some spray, but in the future I probably wouldn't, because as you can see it left a little bit of streaks, which I just later wiped down with a dry paper towel. Then into Mila's room, I just had to tidy up really quickly a little bit, like putting away her bath towel since I gave her a shower that morning, putting away some of her toys, folding some of her blankets, and then of course you're going to be seeing me going into her drawer, because I did have to get out fresh pajamas for her grandparents to be putting on her for the night, since we won't be home before her bedtime. This now completes my power hour. I definitely feel like I get a lot more done when I'm on a time crunch like this and doing power hours than my normal cleaning routine. If you guys enjoy them, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, then definitely consider hitting that subscribe button, and I will talk to you all in my next one. Bye!